Same. Hey, everybody. Hello.
Violent waving, shaking my very core. That's how happy I am to see you.
I've seen violenter.
Okay, buddy. All right. It's not a contest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Premium pretzel. You're on. Well, I don't know. Land. Your camera keeps going in and out of focus.
I know. It's kind of busting my balls. I don't know what to do about that.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were aware.
Yeah. I'm using the DSLR, and I popped a lens that I don't usually use on it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it looks great, but it's doing that focusy dickbag thing. So I guess we'll just deal with it. What are you guys doing tonight? Tell us about the things, the activities that you will now embark upon.
Go ahead. Excellent.
Yeah, that sounds like something that's probably not going to be done today.
Well, you figure you sort some, and then you're like, oh, and now I have to go buy some more. So it's a constant. I feel for you.
I hope my friends get online. That would be really cool.
Yeah, well, 2 of them are online right now. Us.
You guys aren't my friends. I'm so kidding. I'm totally kidding. It was worth it. I'm sorry.
Your camera's out of focus.
I will fucking kill you.
Which way am I going here? I'm going this way. All right.
I didn't mean it. I don't plan on harming you. I like you.
Well, things happen that you don't plan. That's what you're saying. Like it might accidentally happen. Or in the heat of
That's
passion.
just got way more sinister than I meant it to be.
I'm going to continue painting up this guy that I started on last week. I could have probably worked on him during the week, but we didn't really get that far. So
I got a little bit of work in this week. Just, I mean, it's been a funky week, you know. I kind of told you guys a little bit about it between, you know, my brother getting sick and, you know, all the, you know, the fucking weight of the world. Just, you know, sometimes it gets to you.
Sure.
So I had me a week, but I got to go and hang out with my here friends, and nice. That was a freaking blasty blast. Blew off a bunch of steam.
Safe,
right as rain.
Safe and socially distanced, I hope.
We have our our tiny like pods of friends that
your bubble.
Yeah, basically our bubble. Yeah, so I have a small pod of friends that feel the same about social distancing and, you know, how to be safe. They feel the same way that I do, and so I can trust them. But, you know, then I have other people that I like a lot that don't agree with me, and so I don't hang out with them.
You're like, yeah, video call, buddy.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Trying to figure out a way for, like, I guess there's this, not like the board game simulator, the one that you guys were using last night. So like not that, but a different platform. I guess there's a way that you can put on I don't know, like the main host puts up shares their screen, and then all of the participants in the Zoom meeting will join in on their smartphones. And so on their smartphones, they, maybe it's trivia. And so they make their selection on the smartphone, so it's like, sure. I don't know. Seems super cool. Oh God.
Yeah.
Why is this happens? Please stop.
There's this, I cleaned up and I lost all my, every paint I was using is now, I don't know where any of them are. That happened last week too. There's this service, I call it a service, but it got kickstarted mid last year, I think, called Vorpal Board. And it's a virtual tabletop that comes with the little, a 3D scanner. So you put in any object, a miniature, a magic card,
get out of here,
whatever,
dude. What?
And you scan it, and you can,
and it will create like a three-dimensional object in the board game. That is
drop it out of the field.
That is so cool.
And highly programmable. You can, I'm sure it's got a dice rolling. I'm sure it's got all kinds of extra functions to it. But I was like, that is pretty cool. So I'm gonna look into that when it comes. I think it's gonna get released to the public in the spring. That and the other one, I think I sent it to you, 2-ton, that Tailspire. Basically, you build maps in 3D, but everything looks like it's D&D tiles and figures, and I'll send you a link about it. Tailspire. It looks pretty cool.
My camera's gonna go dark for a moment. Who is it?
Hey, Kilvari.
Kilvari.
I know him. Yeah, that's a friend of mine from Colorado. Hi, how's it going? Hey, welcome to the stream. Hey, excellent. We are one step closer to 50. See, that's a very positive way of looking at it, and I like that.
Very glass almost half full.
Yeah.
Numbers are up.
That's right. ABC.
Coffee is for closers. Oh, hi, Sofa Kings.
Uh-oh. Sofa Kings. I know him too.
Do you?
It's all happening at once, people. We are skyrocketing to stardom.
Skyrocketing to stardom.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. That is many more good, right, guys? Okay.
What are you doing?
I have made it past the scribing step. So all of my parts have been panel lined and everything's ready to go. Now I'm just surfacing. So I'm basically going through all my parts, making sure that all the gate nubs and all the surfaces are ready to take paint. And so hopefully I'll actually be able to start. I've also even settled on my color scheme. So I picked 4 different reds that I like a lot. So I picked metallic red. This is the metallic red. But then for the base, I'm going to do wine red, regular red, and then red matter.
Oh, nice.
If it means anything to anybody. And then it's between these two. These are the 2 colors that I haven't decided on how, if as far as like the gun for gunmetal and for the skeleton. I think I'm just going to go with dark iron. Basically, they're very similar. They're dark. This is the super metallic with the tiny pigments that I was telling you guys about.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, Axe?
What up? Welcome to the chat.
Welcome back, sir. But yeah, so either one of them is dark. One of them is more black, and the other one looks like it has a little bit of blue in it. So I think I'm going to go with the one without blue.
Nice. I thought about you today, Land, when I was in the department store, Target. Did you know that Target sells Gundam models now?
I did not know that, and that excites me dramatically.
They have finally made it to the big time.
What up, hippie chick?
Sale at Target.
I know who you are.
Hey, I know who that is too.
Yeah, this is exciting. There's so many people that we know. I would like to have some more people that I know. That'd be super cool. Or my homies.
since we are welcoming all these people to the chat, let me see if I can get this to work. I'm going to drop a link to the Discord server. Feel free to join the Discord where the party happens all the time. You think there's nonsense going on right now? If you're in the Discord, you have 24/7 because I keep my phone on high volume right next to my bed, and if I hear that ding in the middle of the night, I will wake the fuck up and respond. She does.
I challenge that.
She is like, "Why are you on your phone?" And I'm like, "My people." Every follower is a new friend. That's what I like to say.
You're getting really good at that, buddy. You're getting really good at the that was a sell. That was a sell.
Was it?
Yeah, you really nailed that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
We did. It's right down there in the bottom corner.
Oh, no shit. That was Axe? Cool, man. Thank you for doing that, dude. It looks really good. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, I like it too. So much so that I'm probably going to need my own logo pretty soon. For when our infighting gets so bad that we have to split up. and I have go off.
Well,
on
we've already decided that I'm gonna split off and do my own ASMR sanding channel.
That's true. I would too.
I like how our infighting is still gonna be super cordial.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, yeah, we're all gonna defect and start our own thing, but we'll all sub to each other.
Yeah, and we wish we wish you the best of luck, and there's no hard feelings. Yeah, that's right.
Double charge for infighting.
Right. I started this guy last week. Oh yeah. I did forget to cut my fingernails. So
I actually get really self-conscious about that too.
I know. Oh. Yeah.
I'm actually really excited to play. I was able to hop in as I got home, but I was also like fucking beat, you know, like I went to sleep. I think I fell asleep in stream, and I didn't wake up until 14 hours later.
Oh, well, obviously.
Yeah,
your body needed it. So
yep. We went to 110%.
Good.
It was a good night.
Good. Yeah, so this guy is he's another version of one of the starting four, but he's supposed to be 10 years later. So he's like big and burly and beefy with a glorious mane and like 17 weapons strapped onto him. No.
That sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a traumatic upbringing.
Yep. Because So last week I blocked out the main colors pretty much and tried to figure out if those were actual feet or if he just somehow has like 3 weird giant toes, or if those are some kind of shoes under a sandal. I don't know. But so tonight I'm gonna try to finish the blocking and maybe start on a little bit of shading. Normally I'm like, okay, base colors, check. Okay, wash, check. Okay, varnish, done. But I'm trying to get better about highlighting and trying to add some more detail to things. So that's what I'm gonna try. And I hate the green on this guy. It's super splotchy, but I think with another coat or two, it might look a little better.
Yeah. What is super green? I have realized that when I had my whole acetone mistake.
Yep.
That what I should have done is soak it in super green and leave it for a couple of days. Simple green. Super green.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a safe, non-toxic. I mean, maybe I wouldn't drink it, but it's a cleaner, simple
Okay.
green. A lot of restaurants use it.
Okay. I wonder if I'd recognize it if I tried.
Yeah, they sell it at Home
Look at
Depot
it.
and Lowe's.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing that I've heard that works really well, but I haven't used it, is Fabuloso, which you can buy in dollar stores everywhere. It does, but don't drink it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Drink it.
Drink it. Like,
That is written on the back of the
what would
jug.
happen if you drank Drano? Word for Clean my weed pipes out with it.
Axe cleans his weed pipes out with it. With Simple Green or Fabuloso?
Sounds like Fabuloso.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. It is true. Okay. Verdigris. I'm looking. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm in a bunch of groups on Facebook, and a lot of them I don't really care to be in. But I have headphones on and my volume cranked, and I still can't hear 2-ton. X says, I hear you, but we're on a Zoom call.
That is true. All of that is true.
Can you not hear him at all, or is he just quiet? You just have to talk louder. That's how. You just talk louder. Loud voices. Oh, he says at all. You're
Loud
like
noises. How about now? That should be fixed. So
Muted.
Streamlabs is acting really screwy, and when I switched back to this theme for tonight's show, it deconnected a bunch of my sources. So I had to go through and reset Pretzel and reset my microphone and reset the desktop audio.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, super annoying.
Yeah, that's obnoxious.
Excuse me.
Good looking out though, Axe. Thanks for telling me. I had no idea.
He says he can hear you now.
Appreciated.
Nope, somebody's fapping.
You gotta shake the paint.
Fappity fap. You notice we can only see one of his hands. The paint is a ruse. Hang on, guys. I'm almost done.
Fabuloso.
Fabuloso.
Wow.
That would
And
win.
this is like one of the most awkward things that we have discovered is that shaking a paint pot on camera is really weird.
Yeah, if somebody was just listening to the stream, like lurking and working on something else, they'd be like, what the...
Eventually, we're all going to get used to it to the point where, like, we're not going to mention that. So, yeah, when somebody hears it, they're going to be like, kind of like, and like, we already all know.
So when someone has to shake paint, then everybody just kind of goes like this.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I still have my volume cranked, so it was like, fap, 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 fap. That's our gift to you, my friend. Enjoy.
Yeah, that one's free.
Yep, you can keep it.
Yeah, I thought last night went pretty decently.
Yeah, and I hope my friend makes it on because she was talking about, like, I was like, hey, have you ever heard of Kindom Death Monster? And she's like, no. And then I kind of told her, like, well, it's a tabletop thing. My friends are starting a thing, and she was like, I want to play. I'm like, do you though? I mean, because it involves this, and this. And she's like, I want to play. I'm like, okay, well, hop on. It's like,
yeah,
let go.
Technically, it's for 4 people.
Yep.
So, but I mean, it can be more. It can be up to 6, or you can have whoever in there and just control the.
Yeah.
You have four characters you're controlling. So, I mean, it could be a team effort. Be like, okay, what do we want to do as a collective? Because it's partly about the combat, but it's just as much about the settlement, growing the settlement, making it thrive, keeping people alive, protecting it against the threats, and you're trying to make it to like turn 34, I think, is how many like turns there are.
How long does it usually take to play one? Like, is it considered a campaign? That sounds like something that's like pretty involved, right?
Oh yeah, you couldn't do it. Yeah, I don't think you could do it in one night.
Yeah,
how long do you think it would take?
The prologue took us 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it wouldn't. But once you get going, like it wouldn't take that long. I would say fight and settlement. Once you're up and rolling, hour a turn probably.
Really?
I mean, unless the fights are pretty intense. Once you get into the settlement, you'll start like planning ahead. You know, you're like, okay, I know that if this is the path we want to go down, armor and weapon wise, we're going to need to be harvesting these kind of materials. So we're going to want to be hunting this monster a couple of times over.
Right.
But there's the random factor is so high, like everything's a dice roll or a random card draw, that it can, really throw a monkey in the wrench pretty easily. So the farthest I've made it is like turn 6 or 7.
Really?
Yeah. Just because, just starting over and not remembering what we were doing and not recording it well. And the screen sucks. Don't like it. Didn't like it last week and I still don't like it.
What are those posts you're clipping there, Land?
This is toothpicks.
Oh, and what are you clipping those for?
So what I'm doing is I am using the toothpicks so when you have teeny tiny parts like this, you kind of have to get like creative with how to put them on posts for painting. So I can't. There's nothing for me to clip onto with this guy. Like I can't clip. I can clip onto it, but then part of it's not going to get painted. So I have a little thing of ticky tack for the unusually shaped ones, like for the really tiny ones that I want to paint like all together. I've got some double-sided tape, but this specific one, I'm using a toothpick to just sort of stick it in there because it just happens to be the perfect size. So I'm using a toothpick.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put it on a post, and away we go.
Hippie Chick asks, what's the skinny on the comic book? Well, the skinny on the comic book is I'm going to be cataloging that stack tonight, and I'm just booting up my CLZ app to do it. That is Bill and Ted Go to Hell 1 of 4 from Boom Studios, and I believe that's a variant cover, but I will be able to tell you for sure momentarily.
I don't see that. Oh, I guess I don't see that camera. But I guess it's not on. You're just sharing
it's not
that,
on the Zoom. It's on the stream though.
That's cool. I can look at the TV and see it. So. Tiny brush stroke. Tiny brush stroke. Tiny brush stroke.
So that is the B cover.
Do you know who the artist is on that B cover?
Logan Fairber?
Oh, I see. I've not heard of him.
Yeah, no, it's not a name I recognize. The art's kind of cool though. I like the style. Really clever that it's like it looks like an album cover in a record bin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I dig that.
Mm-hmm.
I also have the A cover on that one. I might even have the C cover on that one. And I do. There's the C cover right there. Virgin C cover, in fact.
Nice. People
have sex with it. Right, guys? That's when. Right.
That's what. Yes, that is what that means.
Okay.
Please don't have sex on my comic books. That will lower the value, and also make them sticky.
It depends on who the audience is, and who the buyer is, who you're trying to market it to.
That's also true.
Okay, you're not wrong. I've had sex with some before. I don't know if I'd admit that, Axe, publicly.
It's too late. It's out there.
That's out there now.
Yeah, you know what? I do not kink shame.
The
There's 10
internet
people
remembers
that
everything
just saw that.
forever.
Yeah, there's 10 people that saw that, and they're never going to unsee it. But
Or
I,
they're
for
gonna be
one,
like-
you know what, bro? As long as it's consensual.
That's the guy that I want to do my logo, is what they're thinking.
He says, I'll try not to in the future. Well, you know, that's personal growth, which we appreciate here.
Operative term.
Did I mention that I don't like this green?
Yes, actually.
Once or twice.
Well, I thought that a second coat might help, but I don't know. I might have to abandon this green and find another green to paint over it.
Okay, I'm going to say something controversial.
Okay, here we go.
How much?
Orange Fanta
Controversial.
is the king of orange sodas.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
There are many
Yeah.
orange sodas out there. Fanta is
But
the
this
best
one
of
is
them all.
mine.
But this
And if
one
you
is
can get
mine.
and if you can get your hands on the glass bottle, like real sugar, the Mexican Fanta, that's a real treat. Sometimes I
watched
find them
The
at Home
Boys
Depot.
recently, and so I just think it's so funny. Would you like a Fresca?
Mm-hmm.
See, and
I like Crush a lot, actually.
I do too. Orange soda is great. I'm like, you know, it's not like I only drink Fanta because I love orange soda. Glass bottle Fanta beats Crush, but not the plastic bottle. Okay, I feel you. I grew up as a Crush kid. That was my favorite thing as a child. But lately, I just when I get a taste for an orange soda, it's Fanta that I crave. So.
I don't think I ever get that craving. I'm just not a fan of that one, of that
Like
flavor.
Squirt, grapefruit soda.
Squirt is also
Oh.
delicious, yeah.
Squirt is a native of Missouri, I believe.
Really?
Yep. I mean, it's not like everywhere here, but
People like it though.
they do. Or it was my wife's 40th birthday party, and this guy was like, "Okay, I'm gonna treat you to this Missouri. It's a tradition in Missouri." And he pulls out this bucket, like, you know, when you order a bucket of beers in a bar.
Yeah.
He
A
pulls out
bucket
the
of
bucket.
Squirt.
Yeah, well, he emptied 2 bottles of vodka and a 2-liter of Squirt into the bucket and squeezed about 10 limes worth in it. And he
That'll
was
do
like, "We drink out of the bucket." And
Okay,
that
well-
got passed around.
COVID.
I'm just glad he didn't call it the Squirt bucket.
Nope.
Okay.
It was a few years.
Okay, easy, pal.
Kilvari has not had a Squirt in forever.
Hold on. The audience is talking to me. What?
So, someone had some of that like at a party that I went
Axe
to
Makes
like
Beats made our logo.
some time ago.
My family's in the other room, and they're like, "Is Axe Makes Beats Caitlin?"
Oh,
Because he's funny.
Well, Axe makes beats. Are you Caitlin? I guess let's ask the source.
to be
If you
fair,
are
I've
Caitlin,
never
then
seen
you
the two of
fooled
them
all
in
of
the
us.
same room together. So
Yeah, how can you prove it?
Let's see. No, he's not denying it.
that's right.
Kilvari says he hasn't had a Squirt in forever. Kilvari may have been in the bar that night that we had that bucket.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny. I see.
So, Axe Makes Beats
I
might
see,
be Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Well, if you are, it was nice to see you, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. If you're not, our logo is great.
Either way, our logo is great.
Either way, our logo is great. Caitlin, thank you.
This
All
bitch
right.
is ready for paint.
Really?
Well, I mean, not the whole bitch, but
Oh,
this
just
little-
that piece.
This
Gotcha.
one piece.
Well, that's progress. That's something.
Yeah, one down, 4,582 to go.
Yeah. Baby
Is
steps.
there-
Actually, the progress is going pretty good. Check it out. I've done all of this so far.
Wow.
Nice.
I mean,
And that's
it's a
all
few.
like sanded and puttied and all that. Is that what?
Yep, those are ready to roll. I've got a few that I have set aside that like need putty, and I'm gonna start using the Mr. Hobby Mr. Dissolved putty because
Dissolved.
it's the body of this putty. It's basically like it's a super thin liquid, and the body of it is also like solvent based. I love acetone, so I mean I talk about it all the time. So
You have great luck with it, that's for sure.
yeah, I have no shit.
I ate a lot of acetone in college.
That's not true.
Explains a lot, though.
I got the what do you call it? The windpipe straight as an arrow.
But yeah, so I'm gonna start using this stuff. The problem with it is like you can't. This was just like I had a little thing of thinner out, and just having some thinner in a little plate like this, it evaporates so quickly. I was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And even wearing a mask, I was just like, nah, dude, I'm not doing that.
No.
They
So
make
it's gonna be
they
in
make
an
little
enclosure.
they make little pots that you can put acetone in that has like a push top, and it's got like a little tiny dip, like a little bitty reservoir in the top, and you push down on the push top, and that reservoir fills just enough to dip your brush in or dip your sponge in.
That I would like.
Yeah,
I would
check
like to
into
have
that.
that.
If I can find one, I'll send you the link. I don't know
would
what
like
it's
that.
called.
If you come across it,
yeah.
then I would like to know about that. That seems like it would be very, very useful. But so my plan is just instead is I'm just gonna put it in the enclosure. Like I have an enclosure specifically for it, so fucking might as well, you know. Put it in the enclosure. I'll putty them all at once. They dry almost like by the time I'm done with one of them, by the time I'm done with the next one, the first one is done. Like it's dry and I can actually start sanding it. It's whereas the other one's curing time was like a week. So fuck that shit. I'm never doing that again.
It's called a one-touch can.
A one-touch can.
Yep, I found one. Here, I'll put the link in the Discord for you.
Great. While everybody's looking at the Discord, while everybody's looking at the chat, I'm going to put a link to the Discord.
Put the socials up too.
Yeah, I don't know that one. How do you do that one?
Exclamation social.
Socials
Doing it.
with an
Socials.
S. Yep,
Plural.
I'm doing it.
More than one social. There you go.
Plural.
Wait, I lost my Zoom window. Come back, window.
At Chroma Shop when?
I don't know why it naturally appended the one. Chroma Shop as a name wasn't taken on either platform, but it wouldn't let me use it unless I appended the one.
Maybe it was
That's weird.
used. Maybe it's used, but in private.
Maybe.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, welcome to the chat, 22 Sean Huff.
And thanks for the follow. You followed us while we were
Sean,
offline,
hi, buddy.
but thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
We
thanks a lot.
need 50 follows in order to make Twitch affiliate, which will allow us to start making money on the stream. So every follow counts.
That's
Not that we're all about the money.
You know, I'm sorry, you speak for yourself, bud.
I speak for myself. I'm all about Drace getting money, I
Yeah,
guess.
samesies. I'm all about Drace getting money.
And here's an interesting bit of serendipity. Your username is 22 Sean Huff. You are our 22nd follower.
Yeah,
Ooh.
isn't that cool?
If you join the Discord, we'll give you your own special role.
Can I pick it?
Yes. Yes.
Sean, I'm glad you're here. I haven't been pulling my weight as far as bringing people to the stream. Not for lack of trying. People just don't give a shit about my new weird hobby.
One is good. You brought the one.
Yeah, it's a start.
See? You see how they are to me? You see this?
You mean
Thank you.
friendly,
You're helping me.
Friendly and complimentary? Yes,
Yeah, that's what
how we are.
And no backhand to the tall.
Tall.
It's all love.
A tall. You're making fun of me the way that I talk, okay? All right.
Hands up.
And Kilvari, welcome to the Discord.
Kilvari, welcome to the
That makes me
Discord.
so happy.
Let me tell Hippie Chick. She remembers who that is. Do you remember Chris from Fat Boys that would come in all the time? No, Chris that would come in with Aaron and Dan and Billy. Mm-hmm. He just joined our thing. He's Kilvari.
Were they also employees at Fat Boys? Would I know this person?
Kilvari was a regular for the entire time that I worked there.
I never got to know any single regular. I was a slave to the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, that's probably for the best. You came out okay, unscathed.
For the most, I did not stay long.
No,
that did not. This was not a large part of my history, but a part of it was.
Not. It's all right. It's a learning experience. Moved on.
I just realized, Land, do you know where they use those little acetone push pots the most? Like who they manufacture them for?
What?
Nail salons.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Perfect sense.
You take your cotton swab and you push the top and soak your cotton swab and you can take the polish off.
Thank you for doing that recon for me. That actually is going to solve a lot of problems for me.
Tap the bottle.
I am a font of weird knowledge. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes I surprise myself with the weird shit that my brain retains. It never remembers anything important, but
You have your CLZ app in front of you?
I do, sir.
Do you have does it tell you values on things?
No.
Okay.
But I have Cover Price, which let's plug them real quick. I'm going to put a link in chat.
Cover Price? Yeah, that's who I use CLZ, but I use Cover Price more and more now.
Yeah. As soon as I get everything put into CLZ, I'm going to figure out how to export it and import it into Cover Price, which I think I can do. I think there's a path that already does that.
Really? I can do that. I've just been slowly just like looking at one, looking at the other, typing it in.
Yeah. Okay.
But Cover Price lets you put in what you paid for it, and it tells you if you were to sell it, or what you tell it what you paid for it. It tells you, if you paid too much or speculatively, and then if you were to sell it, what you would make off it.
Yeah. So okay, I have Cover Price up. What did you need?
I don't remember now. I was in a buddy that I work with, who is also probably not in the. I haven't seen him in the chat tonight. Skulldugger.
Yeah.
Went to the new vintage stock that opened up near us.
Oh, the Star Wars.
He got his hands on some sweet 35-cent Star Wars variants there for pretty cheap. And I went in there today just to look around while I was over there, and I picked up a Hawkeye number 9. I can't remember the significance, but it's the shirt that's like it's Kate in the shirt. It just says "I love Hawkeye" on the cover. And I paid $3 for it, and eBay was telling me it was worth anywhere from like 30 to 50.
Nice, dude.
Yes, it's for sale if you're interested.
So that's the.
Actually, just hanging out with you guys, I'm probably gonna start picking up like some interest.
Okay, if you have recommendations for what comic books Land should get into, please post them in the chat. And the Discord. We'll have a separate section later tonight, Comics for Land.
Yeah. You should check out Stabbity Bunny.
Stabbity Bunny. Would you like some Stabbity Bunny? I will send you some.
Do you have some Stabbity Bunny?
I didn't realize that. What have I done?
Because I need some Stabbity Bunny.
I'll send it to you.
There. So Hawkeye number 9. This is going to be
last couple years back.
2013.
That sounds about right.
With the I Love Hawkeye cover, yes?
Yes.
First printing?
I believe so.
Okay, if it's a first printing raw, it's worth around like $30.
Nice.
Yeah.
Paid for.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff doesn't happen to me too often.
That's a good bargain.
Yeah.
I'm curious, because I know what I paid for the book that is on my camera right now. Don't be fooled by the $10 sticker price, because I didn't pay $10 for it.
Nice.
So I'm just curious how I did on that one, because I honestly don't know. Bill and Ted go to hell.
Sometimes those do pretty well, but just because they're usually lower print runs, variants probably even more so. And I comic books are kind of a niche market already, but certain studios are almost like Boom, Aftershock. They have some weird, not weird properties, but some lesser known or less popular properties that have a pretty strong fan base. So when they put out a lower print run cover, it can be pretty,
And didn't Boom just sign a deal with like Netflix or somebody for a bunch of their IP? Like in the next year or so, we're supposed to start seeing like Boom movies and Boom TV shows.
I wouldn't be surprised. I know Millar World did a couple years back.
Yeah.
Mark Millar's people.
Yeah, this would have been pretty recent. This would have been like within the last 12 months. So
I'm not sure.
This Bill and Ted Go to Hell C cover, issue 1C, cover price has no sales data on it.
Oh, is it new? Is it pretty new?
It is 2016.
They might not have any sales data. Is it because it's one of the variants?
It's one of the it's one of the rarer variants actually.
If they haven't, I'm not sure what the parameters are, but if they haven't gotten maybe enough data on it, then but you can there's a button in there that you can message them and say, what do you know about this book?
Like
there's a something missing button down at the bottom, and you can tell them that there's a book missing.
Oh,
do they have the book listed at all?
Yeah, they have it listed. Oh, okay. There's just no sales data.
Yeah, so they just might not know yet.
And they don't even they do have an image of the cover. Axe says that a friend of ours, Whitney, also known as the Czarina, had him draw a Hawkeye cover for her cat. I remember that, and it was awesome. And if you have that up where I can see it, you should link it, and I'll put it up on the stream, because it's dope.
Sweet. I would like to see that. Are you guys talking about me? Oh.
I think that your setup would just be so funny to look at, like with your whole family staring at you while you do this whole stream.
My setup, yeah, they're literally on the couch staring at me, and they're actually watching our stream live on the television.
So they're staring at you 2 times.
Yeah. Like right now, they're looking Sofa Kings, Hippie Chick, and our third guest has not made an account yet, but we'll get her there. She's like, I will.
We could use that follower. Just saying.
We could use that follower. One step closer to 50. Need to have a bleacher set up and get them foam fingers, he says. Oh, yeah, so they could cheer me on.
Foam fingers.
I don't ever want to hear you say foam fingers again. Because you said it all like foam fingers. Or at least when I tell the story again tomorrow, that's how you're going.
That's how it's going to be. Yeah.
Yeah. When the police asked me what made you snap, like I don't know. It just all of a sudden was like foam fingers. And then the SWAT team showed up at my house like 10 minutes later. Not really. I don't think that you would swap me.
I'm still not sure if you're talking who you're even talking about.
I could be talking about any 7 different people right now because
exactly, and I'm pretty sure that you're. I mean, this is fine.
I'm gonna put something.
This is the report
in chat here
that people are coming to expect when they come to our stream. You and I just bouncing back and forth off each other.
Mostly just you.
Not on purpose. I try to keep it light. Although I'm not trying to paint you in a creepy light, but I think that's happening a little bit today.
I'm gonna put something else.
I wasn't the one
here.
who referenced what kind of a bucket was that, 2-ton?
The squirt bucket.
Squirt bucket.
Did you see how proud of myself I looked when I said that out loud just now?
Yeah, I did. I super
something really
did.
wrong with me.
I did notice.
I'm gonna put something else in chat real quick. For any of our
do you put in
new
there?
viewers that have not been to our stream before, if you want to catch up and see what we've been doing, there's our YouTube channel. Feel free to peruse, like, and subscribe to your heart's content.
That's right. That's right. You can go back and see all the stuff we tried to pull off last week.
See how this is the size of a hand. This is a hand
Nope.
picture.
And then it goes down to the carpet.
It is.
Hang on, let me give you.
It is the size of a hand. It fits
here.
within my fingertip.
Nice.
Like,
yeah.
This is the size of thing that I am working with here. That's a hand.
I'm gonna pull something out of my cabinet here.
Looks like it's got kung fu grip.
Yep, that's kind of what's happening here. Yeah, like that is a fingertip. That is crazy.
Talking about tiny hands. Let me see if you can get a focus on this. On the camera.
Oh man, God, the Phoenix.
That's my favorite one of the ones that you've shown me that
so
you've done.
Creepy.
That thing is just so freaking cool.
So he is covered. You see all these up here are like tiny hands.
That's so cool.
And if you drop one in the carpet, it's just gone. Like, it's gone. I didn't drop
those things come in pieces too. Like it arrived on a runner.
On like 3 different runners.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, I think the count was 23 hands.
Yeesh.
That is a remarkably good paint job, dude.
Thank you. I'm overly critical of myself,
Samson.
but
Get out of the light
Samsonite.
box. Sam, get out of the light box. Buddy.
he's like, take my picture.
Come here.
Take my picture.
Come on.
Like one of your French girls.
Like one of your French cats.
Well, okay, so it's now a cat stream.
It happens.
Yeah. Or at least the tip of his tail.
Hey. Okay, hi, buddy.
Oh, there's some cat butt.
That's a cat butt. Cat butt.
My cat will see that and be like, oh yeah, I won't be outdone. And then he will come. Actually, he's up. I don't want to move my camera in case I can't get it back. I'm doing it.
Oh, sleepy kitty.
He sleeps right next to me when I do the stream.
Too far. There he is.
Hi, Jeff. Hi.
My name, Jeff.
You guys have met. My name's Jeff. You guys have met Jeff in person, I believe.
I have not. I actually never made it to any of your little shindigs. I think I was just a little too young.
Yeah.
During these times when you were in Colorado and having get-togethers.
Having shindigs.
Yeah.
Irresponsibly.
I mean,
they were responsible.
I'm sure that I would have had a freaking blast, but my time at iBeta was really mostly spent learning how to people. So, I mean,
do you feel like when you left iBeta,
weird dude,
that you knew how to people?
No, nope, it didn't really help me.
No.
In fact, it was probably responsible for some of my deeper-seated idiosyncrasies.
Well, I mean, I think you're okay now.
Thanks, bro.
If you guys look at the stream right now.
Looking,
clicking over.
Never knew how to people. I feel that to my soul, buddy.
No, he peopled pretty good when he would come in to see us. Oh, all right. That cover makes me think of a very particular art style that I can't put my finger on right now.
Oh, that is cool. That's Bill and Ted?
That is Bill and Ted, and I'm about to...
Neat.
What I want to show you is
I
this.
Kitten.
Hi, Kitten. We have a new follower.
I know who that person is. Hello,
you know
I
who that
Kitten.
person is?
I do. That one's one of mine. That's 2 for Drace.
Hey,
land. That's 2 for land.
2 for Landrace.
Land.
So
she put up. There's a hey guys emoji.
Nice.
How do you put those in the chat?
I don't know. I think you just type out what it is and then that's it.
Oh, maybe it's in the smiley face here. Oh, it's in the smiley face. Look at this one.
Haka. Oh, that's adorable.
That's some artwork that Axe did for another friend of ours. Yeah.
Cool, dude. That's a fun little thing.
That's dope, right?
I like it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
That's just good shit. I love it.
Nice. This piece is just going to be easy for me, and I'm not going to have to do a goddamn thing with it.
Man, this stream's getting off the chain.
Oh my god.
Kitten says, "Oh my god, I love that Hawkeye artwork."
That's cool.
We all
right?
do.
Yeah, Axe did that. Like in chat, that's Axe.
Axe
Or
makes
Caitlin.
beats.
We're not sure.
Or Caitlin. Yeah, we don't actually know. Is it Axe or is it Caitlin?
Axelin.
Oh, now that I'm back on screen.
Wait. Oh, okay. I see what you were doing. You were actually waving.
Yeah.
Coco Butterskin, thanks for the follow.
Cocoa Butterskin. Thanks
Cocoa
for the follow.
Butterskin.
That's one of mine.
Okay. Coco Butterskin. I appreciate that name.
Best name ever. Best name ever in the chat.
Good name.
Now here's some weirdness. We were
I had a runny nose.
at 23. Then we got 2 more. Logic dictates we should now be at 25.
Yeah.
Our path to affiliate dealie here was not.
I just don't think it's caught up.
Was not on screen when one of them happened,
and
it didn't catch it.
Can you manually?
I cannot.
Make
I mean,
it-
I can.
make it
I have to
better?
just go in
Can
and
do a
relaunch
better
it.
fix?
So
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah.
I go, where is it?
Oh, we have a path to affiliate on the screen. Why am I not? Oh, there it is. I don't know why I didn't see that before. Great. 1,471 days to go.
Yes.
That's that's a really tight schedule. They put us
Oh,
on.
if that's at the speed we're going at right now.
No,
That's
that's
what that
it. So
No.
when you use this widget, it requires you to
put in like
put in an
goal
end date.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so right now I have to actually end the goal and then rebuild it from scratch so I can update it
Oh, I gotcha.
manually.
22 says Cocoa Butter. It smells better in here already. That's right.
I took a shower before I started the stream, so
I did too.
I don't know if that was a slight.
We were
but-
probably in the shower at the same time.
Oh, that's fun.
Same-
That's
samesies.
nice. I'm glad that you mentioned that.
You mentioned
that
it.
is something.
I just added on to it.
Well, I mean, no, okay, yeah, no, I'm
So,
yeah,
makes
that's good.
Kilvari says Cocoa Butter makes the world a softer place. Tonight's episode sponsored by Cocoa Butter.
Well, hell, shit, we're halfway now.
Hell shit.
Halfway. When we get to 50, we'll do a giveaway.
Yeah, we will. We
I got
need to
some
figure
swag
out
to
what
give
we're
away.
giving away, though.
Game mats for everyone.
Hmm.
I don't know yet. But
Autumn's phone number.
my phone number.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. Not even telemarketers call me anymore. They're like, "Ugh,
Oh God.
he won't shut up.
Someone calls. Oh, hey guys, I've been waiting for you.
I've just been
We can
sitting
talk
here
about
all
my
day.
car warranty, but how are you?
What are you doing?
I'm so lonely.
For real. Madness. Maybe I should paint.
Oh,
People came here to watch us paint, right? Well,
That's the
I
theory.
guess. Kinda.
they came here to watch us pretend to paint.
I like to think they're just
And
here
be
for
sort of
our
rude to each
effervescent
other.
personalities.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Effervescent, bubbly.
You guys should give
What a
me props.
great
That
word.
word is hard to pronounce, and I did it.
Effervescent.
You knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
proud
you.
of you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
They make weird decisions when they cast these pieces. Like, there's this weird like lip down here, and I don't know if they mean for that to be on the character, like, because it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Are you sure it's supposed to be there and it's not like a mold tab or?
It's not a mold tab because there are mold tabs, but they did place the mold tabs along it, so it might be one of those like the mold line.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not
be.
finding another mold line.
It could be like a thick mold line.
Yeah.
But I've seen them do it on a number of different kits. I don't know, man.
Can I-
It's bizarre.
Can I make Oh, what's up, Sky? Welcome back, Sky F24.
Hey, Sky.
Hey, what up?
What up, dude?
Can I make a
Making
confession?
Drace. I'm making a robot. I'm doing a robot build. Making a giant robot. I will show you exactly what I'm making. It is this.
On sale now at Target.
Is it on sale, Target?
Not that one.
This thing.
It does say what are the grades that you can get? That one's HG.
Yeah, HG. So it's high grade, and then there's master grade, and then so it's high grade.
Take it easy, Axe. Have a good night, buddy.
See you later,
Thanks
Axe.
for swinging by.
See you later.
Take it easy, X. That was cool for hopping in. Thanks for doing our logo. It's dope as hell.
Yeah, it's red.
I forgot what I was saying.
The high grade.
All right. Okay. So high grade is 1/144th scale,
Okay.
and then I'm trying to read Sofa King's.
Sofa
I
King.
know hiragana and katakana, but I don't know kanji. So I know what all but 2 of those characters sound
he
like.
He says he knows what most of that is. Is it dirty?
I don't know what it means. Oh,
Not
you're
very.
all amazing. Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Aw.
thanks. Thanks, Sofa Kings. You inspired me.
But yeah, okay. So there's high grade and real grade. High grade is sort of like the basic kits. That's everything that I've done so far. Real
Yeah.
grade is the same size, just with a lot more detail. I have a couple of those lined up. Then there's master grade, which is 1/100th scale. Those are the
nice.
ones that I want to do mainly. Like those are the ones that I want to do. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
They're larger and they're a little bit. There's more surface area. They have as much detail as the real grades. But yeah, and then there is perfect grade. And perfect grade, that's like, I mean, those one kit has like 25 runners, and I mean,
yeah.
it has detail that you'll never even see. It's just for your enjoyment. When you're going to get a 1-to-1 scale? Well, when I get a warehouse.
There is one.
Actually, yeah, there is one in Japan. In fact, in like a couple weeks ago, it took its first step.
Yep.
It's operative. It's not a
it's
model.
mobile.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's tied to a big rigging, so it's kind of like a big puppet. It's not actually like
free
roaming across the countryside or anything.
It can't walk, but and
Right.
lifting one leg, like even on time lapse, it probably took like 45 minutes
Yeah.
to lift its knee and then to put
Yeah.
it back down. But it did it. So
That's
can
pretty
your
cool.
60-foot robot do that? Didn't think so.
Not yet.
Okay, wow, guys.
Jinx.
Well, path to affiliate. We hit 50. We're gonna make a giant robot.
There you go.
I'm not. No, I changed my mind.
Yeah,
And then we gotta find a kid named Shinji and make him get in it.
Shinji, more like cringy. Am I right?
Oh, okay. Just
2 new follows. Pulse Side. Thanks for the follow.
Hey,
and
thanks
Droppin'.
for the follow.
Thanks for
And
the follow.
Droppin'.
Hey, everybody! Thanks for the follow.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Who got them? Who's his they? Are those?
No.
Are you guys my guys?
Might they be
Are you guys my guys? Because I need more
followers that
numbers here.
Didn't know about us before.
Droppin' and Pulse Side.
Yeah.
Pulse Side? Like, that's fun to say. I don't know
It
what it
is.
is, though.
Poolside?
Poolside?
Just like Alex Lab making a Proto Saber. That thing. Holy shit. Yeah. I watched that video, that set of videos, like last week? I think the newest one came out.
iKitten says dropping is one of mine.
Damn
it.
And ipso, therefore, spacto, one of mine.
All right.
You get half a
Eat it,
point for
guys.
that. Half
Eat
a
it.
We'll
point.
give you half.
No,
Half a
no,
0.5.
I'm taking a full one. That's not a half a person. Is that a
Just
half person dropping? You are not a half a person.
Half
If
of
we're
a,
keeping
Don't.
no, if
half
we're
of a
keeping
painty
tabs,
point.
that's one
A painty
hash
point.
mark. That's one hash
That's
under
insulting.
iKitten's row of followers gained. Like she gets the props for that.
Okay, I'll agree to that.
Okay.
Droppin'
Therefore,
claims
they're
land.
They're also my props.
Droppin' says he's never lands.
Ah, see? Boom, mine.
All right,
Give
Land,
him
you've
the
totally
point.
redeemed
Give
yourself.
him the point.
They've been giving me shit because I haven't been pulling my weight, bringing people into the stream.
Well, if we were up to like the hundreds and hundreds, then we'd be like, hey, come on, man. But we're only at like 20 something. So
I've brought 3 people. What have you done?
Well, now.
Yeah. See?
Now it's a little different, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna panel line this.
I think you should.
Well, 27 followers, that's like 6 times what any of my other Twitch channels have ever done, so...
I think my personal Twitch channel has 7 followers.
You're doing better than me.
And one of them might somehow be me.
One of them might be you.
Lance Sky wants to know if you're going to weather
it. Will you weather it? Oh, man. That's such a great question. I wish that I had thought of that myself.
Our first merch is going to be T-shirts that say, "But can you weather it?"
But can you weather it? Can you weather it?
Have you thought about just using it, just weathering it?
Have you considered weathering it?
I keep staring. I'm staring at this and I don't really know what to do.
Can you weather it? I'd feel really terrible if Sky was just like earnestly asking if I was going to weather it.
It's just a cloud with a lightning bolt.
Because that would just mean that I'm being a bastard.
So much sass.
That shirt's going to happen.
You're going to weather it? So the joke comes from the fact that the first kit that I was doing on stream, I completely destroyed with acetone. I'm learning how to do all of this. It was a $7 kit, and I got what I wanted out of it, So I put it down, and then I posted like "RIP first kit," and somebody was like, "Those." I actually was those sassy bitch. Shit, it happened. Sorry, buddy. So I posted the pictures of the destroyed kit, and truth be told, it actually looked really cool. It was like acid etched. It looked like battle damage, which was really cool. And so I posted it. I was like, "Rip, it's neat," and I said I was moving on. Like fucking 35 people. Have you thought about weathering it? Oh man, no, that's just a weather kit. No, dude, you should just weather that. I'm like, okay. Not the point, guys.
Land, you might want to look at the chat.
Why did Streamlabs say that? Why did you make Streamlabs say? Why do you hate me? What? Weather? You made a tag for weathering?
I did. I had to.
Hey, can I try it?
Yeah, do it.
No. Put it away.
No cooldown period on that. Use it as often as you like.
Can other people in chat do that also?
Literally anybody can do it.
Oh, sweet. That's a public. Yep.
Yep, there it is.
Love it. Love it. I wish we could attach a noise to it.
Yeah, fart noise. But can you weather it? Fuck.
Actually, I can make that make a noise. I can.
Yeah. A thunderclap. Yeah, that's what I just said too. Yep.
I hate it.
It's our first running joke. I love it.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, buddy. I'm sure that's
I'm sad.
I'm sure it's very nice for you.
I'm sad
for you guys.
That you're the center of that one. How does that sound?
I don't believe you at all.
You do.
I don't. I absolutely do not believe you.
I don't know what color. What color should I use first for this?
Ah.
I have a box I have a yellow box. Colors. This one says flesh wash, but I don't trust it.
Try it. I have spoons specifically for that.
Yeah.
But can you weather it?
Well, this one also says flesh
you're
wash.
so funny.
Some people would call this cyberbullying, so.
I'm pretty sure I can have you arrested now.
Yeah.
It's real.
Okay, here we go. New panel lines.
I have I have 3 different jugs that say flesh wash from 3 different companies. And what color flesh are we? What color flesh? It's like I don't know.
Well, you
Reddish
said
brown.
flesh and jugs in the same sentence, so my mind wandered.
Titties. Right, guys?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Pretty sure I went to a bunch of presentations on not cyberbullying back in middle and high school. Shame I didn't listen. Yes, Guy. Honestly, this is your fault. So
Ginger. Kovari says ginger, so just the whitest white you have. I have a pale. I have
like ultraviolet.
Like dead skin. I think it's called somewhere.
Oh damn.
Ghost
So it's
wash.
like white, like
Yeah.
WIGHT. White.
Yep. Yeah. White.
Huh. That was way more clever than I meant it to be.
That was
Neat.
pretty good, and I'm gonna write that down because that's a good one. When I develop my line of inks.
Of paint. Can we call it the Painty Boys line, please?
No, we
I
can
know
call it
that.
Mr. Painty.
No, that's not. I mean, you can't just take other people's stuff.
Your stuff is not called Mr. Painty. It's called Mr. Happy Paint.
Well, it's called no. So the entire Mr. Hobby line starts with Mr.
Does he have a Mr. Painty?
I don't know. I don't think so. But you
Then
can't.
free game.
It's still okay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh. Well, what I'm going to do is take some flesh wash and put it on this piece of paper.
There's more sanding ASMR.
Sweet.
I'm so sleepy now, but also so relaxed.
Autumn Sky says, so apparently my machine is even more fudged at work. I'm low-key scared to see it tomorrow morning.
Describe who has been running it without using their actual name.
But also don't use race.
Yeah. Lori. Okay.
It starts with an L and rhymes with Lori.
That is literally her name. Nothing was on fire the whole time you've been gone that I saw. So probably okay. Probably.
We're having a party upstairs.
Mostly.
I think I got some new neighbors upstairs, which honestly it makes me feel a little bit better because I mean they're pretty noisy, but it also gives me an idea of like how thick the ceilings are, and they're pretty thick. Like I can hear that they're going nuts up there, and I can just like it's kind of like a dull like I can kind of hear it.
Sure.
What kind of what kind of nuts? Like they're fighting all the time, or they're just having like a rave?
Pretty sure it's just like they're having a kegger upstairs.
Oh, nice. And they were like, that guy
I'm almost
downstairs,
serious. They're definitely like they're getting down up there.
Oh,
Get it down up.
Mm-hmm.
That was stupid.
that might be the best one yet. Got really quiet in here. After
Trying to finish up these panel lines, but I still haven't like gotten very good at once the panel line is etched, is scribed, I am trying to sand it to the point where it's ready for paint.
Tell me about the brush you're using to do that. Is it like just
Brush?
an old toothbrush? Oh, that brush. Well, so you got a brush there, like an old big fat makeup brush. And a file.
I also have toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Was that a nail file you were using a second ago? Like an emery board?
Yeah, it's kind of a nail file. They make different kinds, and I didn't even know that there were different kinds either. So you can see the thickness.
Yeah.
Basically, the anatomy of one of these things is the center. There's the core, and that's rigid, right? But then there's two other layers that are kind of like a soft, like a spongy material.
Yeah.
And that's so that it gives. So that, like, for example, if I'm coming around a corner on here, this one has very thick sponges.
Yeah.
So this thing will like sort of conform around something really, really nicely.
Oh, okay.
This one not so much because it's much thinner. So if you're sanding something that's supposed to be a straight, like, you know, like a box edge, the idea isn't to round the corners on it at all. So you want a very rigid sanding stick. But for something that you want it to kind of get into those contours, then you use a softer one like this one. And so I'm using it.
Your head camera is missing.
Oh, okay. I guess I ran out of batteries. Please hold.
And so is 2 tons.
I did.
Sky said, I just heard rigid. Hold, technical difficulties. BRB. I'm still here, though. I believe Neverland's camera likes to just shut off in the middle of what he's doing. So if you're watching, what I'm doing is I'm painting the axe blades on this figure here, which is not as exciting as what Neverland was just doing. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. And tonight I'm painting some Kindom Death miniature, and Neverland is painting Gundam kit. And right now he's hooking his camera back up. And the guy running the whole show for us, 2 ton, had to step away for 1 second, and he'll be right back if you're wondering where his camera went. I am here, just talking to myself and to all of you. Right now I'm painting with silver. I don't usually like to thin out the silver because then it looks too runny. You gotta basically have a designated camera or a designated brush for your metallics because it will destroy your brushes. He's back. He's back. He's in focus. He looks great, everybody. Welcome back.
Hello.
You made it.
What did I miss?
I covered for everybody. I was like, I don't know where anybody went.
Oh, did he go? He left too? Oops.
Yeah, he's gone.
My bad.
So I just talked about what we were all doing. Oh, thanks. Sean Huff says he likes the Phoenix. Thank you.
The Phoenix is freaking badass. Oh, did you show it off again?
No. That might just be a callback from earlier.
I'll call it, yeah. The Phoenix, so cool. Like, how big is that thing? It's like entire hand size, right?
Yeah, its wingspan is wider across than my hand.
That's so cool. How long did that take you to?
2 years.
2 years. 2 years.
Well, 2 years from when I got the game to when I finished painting him, I guess.
When did you start painting him?
A year. But I would start, get frustrated, start over. Get frustrated, soak him, scrub all the paint off. I had him more than half done at one point, and I was like, I hate this paint job.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I scrubbed him clean and started over.
Super late comment. Okay,
So,
just making sure that like I didn't miss something.
So, no. Yeah, he took, and then once I diligently was like, okay, I'm painting this guy, a month, maybe, of weekends, pretty much. So
Yeah. So not too long, but like so it's like as far as like numbers of hours, maybe like 10 hours for that paint job.
No, like 30.
Okay, damn.
Probably.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a lot of sitting. My back hurt a lot after that one. After those sessions. And the feather, like the first time I started painting him, he's got all these feathers, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this this red, orange, and yellow scheme on the feathers. So I painted the bottom of every feather where it comes out of the wings and stuff red, blended that up into orange, and then blended that up into yellow. And I was like, I'll just do that individually on every feather.
Oh my god.
And I got a good chunk of them done, and I was like, oh, this is a nightmare. And I hated it. And I was like, oh, and now I got to do the bottom of the wings too. So I was like, that's not going to work.
So you just gave up?
Well, I re-examined what I was going to do and switched it over.
And then but you didn't continue on that idea of like individual.
No, I eventually went with more of the rainbow scheme that you see there. I just tried to blend every couple of rows, kind of like blend it up into the next color.
Yeah.
So
well, yeah, whatever it was that you landed on, that it worked real well. It looks really good.
The base,
I get that. Like something similar. What were you gonna say? Base what?
Oh, the base originally is just like a disc, like just like a plastic disc, and he's perched on like a piece of a dead tree. It looks like, but since the Kindom Death board is tiles, like these gritty, broken up, old stone tiles.
Mm-hmm.
I went to I guess Home Depot, and I bought like one piece of like bathroom tile, where it's just all the little 1-inch square tiles all like meshed together, and I just ripped off a whole bunch of those little 1-inch square tiles and broke a bunch of them up and tried to make it look like that tree branch had fallen and busted open the ground and displaced all the tiles. And I put a bunch of dirt and skulls and stuff under it. So
that's cool. So it looks like the board game itself is tiles, and so it looks like it landed and then smashed up a bunch of those tiles.
Yeah, here I'll
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was like what you were going for. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so those are just tiles from like Home Depot.
And so normally, yeah. So it was just a flat disc.
Yeah.
That's cool. So creative.
I threw some faces back there because there's like faces all over everything on the map. There's like stone noses, cold stone noses.
Mm-hmm.
That's a throwback to last night.
Is it?
Yep, that was.
Did you guys ever encounter the Dung Beetle Knight?
Nope, not yet.
Dung Beetle Knight.
No, the only thing we fought so far is the White Lion.
The White Lion. And you only fight him in that iteration the first time. He's always harder after that. But
that's cool.
We survived the fight mostly.
Did you lose some survivors?
We lost one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
F in the chat for Blue Danube.
Blue Danube.
Yep. We named everybody after because there's 4 characters and they're all a color, and just that the way that they're represented virtually is just the figure and the color and a color. So we had I was controlling red and yellow, so I had red 5 and my main man Banana Stan.
Banana
Stan may have, he pulled out all the stops during the fight, and he got rid of his weapon early and just attacked the lion with his hands.
Wow, what a fucking hoss.
Yeah, it was
Banana
pretty ballsy.
Stan and his banana hands.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, so one of Josh's characters didn't survive. I mean, things go south on a roll of the dice. Nobody was even that badly hurt, and then he got one. The lion got a good hit.
Got one-shotted.
That was the trap card that came up. He died. He died when the trap card came up. Yeah.
Yeah, the trap card comes up. You don't get to finish your move. The lion gets to go instead. The lion hit him really good, so then you have to roll. If he gets hit in a certain way, you roll on a table, and if you roll a 1 or a 2,
instant
you're
death.
just dead. Yep.
Wow.
So, yeah, the lion bit half of his head off, and then it was over.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Does it actually go into that kind of gory detail?
Totally.
Nice.
Well,
that seems right with that game.
It describes what happened. It has the chart of severe injuries.
Yeah.
There's a chart for every body part. Like you roll bad on the arm chart, and it'll tell you what happened to your arm that made you die. Or it can just give you a permanent injury. Or maybe not, the injury might not be that bad, but the mental stress on it is bad enough that it gives you a permanent disorder.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, they added that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we didn't see those in last night's game yet, but there are
mental trauma,
stack full of disorders.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Then some of the injuries will make it so that you can't do certain things anymore. Like there's a shattered jaw injury where with a follow-up to that is there's a scenario where the character you're controlling regales the rest of the group with a rousing story of a particular battle that they won, and if and any character in the party hears the story, they get a bonus to their courage. If your character has a shattered jaw, they get a +1 to their insanity instead, because you've just rambled on and like not made any sense.
Brought up this traumatic event.
Well, because you're talking, but your jaw doesn't work, or you don't have one, so you're just like blah, 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 blah. And then they go a little more insane after hearing your story. So.
Fucking what?
Yeah, the game pulls no punches.
That's great.
So
this is not a game for well-adjused people.
No,
I'm about it. I am not a well-adjusted person.
Well, we'll maybe we'll be able to nail down a time, either once a week, once every 2 weeks at first. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's awesome. And now that I know a little bit more, I can tell my friend that wants to get in on this stuff, like a little bit more about it, because I've never played it either, and she's never played it. So like, I just wondered, like, or she asked me about it, and I really didn't have any answers. Really.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's a gateway drug, and then people will be like, "Oh, where can I buy this stuff?"
Yep.
And then we'll just start dropping links to the shop, and then the next thing you know, the guy that runs it will be like, "Hey, Chroma Shop,
do you want to get sponsorship?" Yeah.
And then he'll be like, "Wait, are you playing my game virtually? Did you pay for that?"
And then he swats you.
Well, then I would pan the camera over to the Kindom Death closet.
And be like, well, not really, but does this make it better?
Where where the $1,200 of Kindom Death pieces of plastic are sitting right now. It's also not a cheap game. It's not Monopoly.
I have just no idea, like, about the actual tabletop thing, especially if this mutant strain of COVID makes its way stateside, and we get locked down for another 8.5 years or fucking whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I'm not going to invest in a tabletop game. I'll invest in a virtual tabletop game though.
Totally. You don't even need to. You would just need to invest in Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah. Well, and it sounds like I need to get that in order to play. Yes. I'm going to do that then.
I mean,
that's a good investment.
You don't even need to. Like, as long as you can see our screens, you could be like, okay, this is what I want to do, and then somebody could move you. But it is handy to have your own little hand in there.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want
cards.
To, like, move my hand. Are there any girls there? There are any girls there? I want to do them.
I wrote blue eyes on my character sheet, but I want him to have gray eyes.
Where are the Cheetos?
Yes.
Can I have a Mountain Dew?
Where's a Mountain Dew?
My kids used to love that. They would make me like play through the credits of that just so they could watch that video.
Nice.
It's one of the best ones out there. This is what I needed. This is what I was missing. So you've got the files, which are these ones, and then you have like, this is just a straight up like squish pad.
Yeah.
Like, this is as malleable as you get. Where are my pizza rolls? Got +4 against ogres.
My sword. Put a link to that video at the end of the stream.
Totally.
And the people that made that game will call us and be like, "Hey, would you like a sponsorship?" I don't remember who made the game. The game is Summoner.
That's what it was. The game is Summoner. Okay, I actually didn't even remember the game.
Yeah, I believe it was a PS2.
Sweet. That is exactly what I needed to do. So the squishy, this one was the thing. So now they look like legit ass panel lines. That's correct. Panel lines on the ass.
Nice.
Looks great.
How does it taste?
Fine.
Well, Gordon Ramsay will tell you presentation is key, but if it doesn't taste good, it's it's still a pile of poop on a nice plate.
That's something that I'm gonna have to.
Welcome back, Axe.
Welcome back, Axe. That's
Welcome back,
something I'm
Axe.
gonna have to
research.
incorporate into my build process is the tasting.
Yeah, you should.
I haven't quite worked that
kinda
in
like-
there yet.
Chef Ramsay is my hero, he says. Kilvari says developed by Volition and published by THQ.
It has been a while. I can even remember like the character, like the main character, like the mascot character. I can remember. I've got his like weird face in my head.
I remember this. I thought the second one was better.
It's on
I
Steam
like either
for
of them.
$5.
Oh yeah. Wonder
I
how
don't
it
really
holds
like the
up.
games themselves, but I mean that little stupid skit that they did was just iconic. Like
Yeah.
that skit was better than the whole game.
What year did that come out?
2007.
You're just saying that. You're saying
I am.
that. You don't know
I'm
that.
guessing. I'm guessing. I'm not. That's not
2000.
misinformation. Okay.
Kilvari is on it.
Yeah. Thanks, Kawari.
Kilvari, if you join the Discord, then I'll give you a special role.
Kilvari has joined the Discord.
You will be the lore master.
There
The
you
Lore
go.
Master.
Done.
Cool.
Which that's a
We need a lore
that's not
master.
a easy title to throw around because at any given moment we could be like, oh, when did this weird abstract thing happen? And you need to be
Yeah, you have to be. I mean,
On it.
yeah, that's sort of a.
like, all right,
That's a role. like-
we're gonna give you a test right now. Kilvari, what year did Dirty Dancing come out?
What is wrong with you?
See how long this takes.
Google foo.
It's thinking. 1987. All right, you're in.
That's the year I was born.
I have no problems believing that. It's a good year.
It's a good year. Like we're talking about wine.
No, I'm trying to remember what I was doing in 1987. Weebelows. My wife said I was in Cub Scouts. She's not wrong, actually. I was in Cub Scouts. We had a regatta race that year.
A regatta race.
Yep. Yeah, we did regattas. We didn't do the little stock cars.
What kind of a regatta? Like you didn't actually sail, did you?
No, we made a little wooden boat.
Okay,
And
that's cool.
They had a channel. And
Well, if you don't remember 1987, it's probably all the drugs.
I wasn't doing drugs in 1987. I was 11.
I have been nicknamed Wikiman by a streamer friend. I don't know, maybe
Alright.
Wikiman is even better than Lore Master.
All
I
right.
feel like Lore Master. Maybe we should just make him Wikiman.
Let's well,
Wiki
let's ask
fraud.
him. What do you want to be? What do you like better? Lore
Guess I
frond?
have to be
Wiki frond?
Wiki frond.
I don't even know why frond became a thing. It
That was
just
you.
did. I know.
And I
But
like it.
If I had to put my finger on it, I would not be able to tell you why.
Could call him the Frond of Knowledge.
Oh shit! Actually, you know what? This one, oh man, that's so cool. Okay, there are two colors. Please observe.
Let me see your
Two colors.
colors.
There's one of them is a darker color.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a darker color, and this one is a lighter color with blue in it. And I happen to have a dark color with a lighter color with blue in it. Boom!
Nice.
Nice.
Cheat.
X says keep your finger off my frond.
Frond is a weird word.
It is. It's fun to say. Frond.
Frond.
Okay.
That's exciting. That's wonderful. That is a game done changed, guys. Game done changed.
That was it. That was the game
done
changer.
changed. Yep.
Good.
Game done changed. Actually, Sean Huff,
Sean Huff,
From
22
earlier.
Sean Huff.
22 Sean Huff. He was the guy who was in here that I was like kind of talking this through with, and he was like, yeah. So if you're gonna do it, maybe two tones, and like he had suggested that maybe like on some of the like larger weapons that I could actually do like some of the like say for example on here I could do like the magazine like a darker a darker iron color, and then like the
Sure.
rest of the gun like the lighter iron color.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna try to get into masking with this one.
Oh yeah.
X is really going in. 22.
22.
But
Yeah.
that was basically Sean helped me with that decision making process.
But now, are you thinking about you're gonna try masking?
No,
No.
not this time. Not for this one. I'm probably gonna start trying to do masking on like a master grade. And the master grade, they're not super expensive. Can you weather the mask? Can you shut up? Forever? Just kidding, I don't mean that. I forgot what I was saying.
And the weather button works, people.
Weather button. But can you?
You were talking about you were going to try masking maybe on a master grade.
Maybe on a master grade. Yeah, because it's instead of the 1/144th scale, it's the 1/100th scale, so it's quite a bit larger. Like the model, instead of it being like this big, it's like this big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. The only masking, if I'm thinking of the same thing you're thinking of, that I've tried to do, is when I'm painting something, I'll take some of that yellow sticky poster tack stuff and lay it across the thing that I don't want to get paint on.
That's exactly it. Yeah, that's masking.
Okay. I've also tried it with plastic wrap.
Yeah.
And that didn't work because the plastic wrap just didn't want to stay where I put it. But I wonder if you could use Teflon tape also.
I bet you could use,
like wrap it. But then that's not super sticky, I don't think. So you could not worry about taking your other layer of paint off.
Yeah, exactly. That's really the thing. But also, since I'm working with lacquers, like it's really adhesive, so I'm probably not super worried about that anyway.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some videos of people doing tests where like if I were to paint something with lacquer paints, especially if it had been primed too, which I do, so basically 2 layers of paint, one's with primer and one's layer of paint, I could put like almost duct tape on it and then like rip it off and the paint would stay.
Oh wow. Yeah. You could probably also just go with like a blue painter's tape.
That's what I'm gonna use. Blue painter's tape, and then just basically cut it into tiny little squares.
They say peel it off when it's wet still.
Mm-hmm.
Like paint it and then take the tape off right away.
Yeah, that makes sense, so that you don't have the like flaky edges.
Yep.
Yes, that was our kitchen in Colorado. We were like, we're gonna do 2 colors in the kitchen, and we laid out the painter's tape and all that, and then we painted everything. And I was like,
and
okay.
And then it dried.
Let it dry, and then peel all the paint off, peel all the tape off. No.
Nope.
But then we were like, F it. we just
left it.
Yeah.
I mean, what the alternative? Like you take a little paintbrush and go over
and just touch it up.
Like that, which
you know what?
That.
If I had thought of that, that actually sounds like a good, like a viable solution, and maybe I should have done that. I left my water over there, so I'll be right back.
Bye. I miss him.
Yeah, me too. With every bullet so far. Was that a chair or a dad noise? I don't tell.
With Autumn, we don't know. We don't know that.
Your mom is making you eat salad for dinner.
No,
that's not right.
My mom is making me eat salad for dinner. Dad noise.
Somebody come get her. She's fucking up my dinner.
Look at her making fun of me. Dad noise.
I'm a carnitarian. You and me both, brother.
Boomers have a studio or their own room. I know.
They have a studio or their own room.
Where's Kevin's juice? What is up with this? No, we got some juice.
This is all. It's great. This is all just fine.
Good stuff.
This is really funny.
Content.
A buddy of mine is looking at getting a new place
Yeah.
He's like one of the few people that I would ever room with. He's
Yeah.
just, he's just an easygoing dude. Cleans up after himself. I like respectful. Like if I, didn't want to be loud or have a party that night or whatever, I could tell him that, and he would like change plans.
That's cool.
He just, solid dude. So I think we're probably going to start looking at places soon. And I might actually have more room.
Dope.
That would be pretty cool. Like an actual living room. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty content with my little studio space down here, but I need to do something with my background. I need to hang up my green screen or something.
Hippie chick.
Hey.
Hippie chick can confirm dad noise.
You guys are the worst.
You spelled best wrong.
What? Axe says my mom is making me eat salad for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a lyric? Is that what happened? Is that a lyric?
Did we already cover that?
I sang a song about it. You missed it.
I don't understand.
In my house, the song that's been sang a lot lately is MC Chris.
Oh no,
I like MC Chris.
That's vet. My oldest knows all the words and will sing it at any given opportunity.
MC Chris is a touchy subject around a certain friend group of mine.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I only know that song. I don't know anything about the dude, and I can leave it at that song and be perfectly happy.
You're not missing much else.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got.
Like, he's got some good tunes out there. In fact, if you want to check out more of his stuff, check out the album MC Chris is Dead. It's actually a good album. But he's not
I think that was my introductory album with them.
He's not very nice to people in the nerdcore community, and they're not very nice to him anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
He can suck butts.
My guy Hobbs was opening for him last year, and not the first time he's opened for him. Like when MC Chris comes to town, Hobbs is the opener. It just kind of works out that way.
Yeah.
Mostly because there aren't a lot of nerdcore artists in Denver. It's like maybe 5.
Weird.
But so Tyler Hobbs performed, and he went to his merch table, and he had a great performance. So there were a lot of people at the merch table, and when MC Chris came out for his headline set, there were still a lot of people at Hobbs's merch table, and Chris stopped mid-song, stopped his show to cuss Hobbs out over the mic for keeping the crowd at his merch table.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude? What kind of a little dick piece of shit, dude? I got nothing for that guy. That's fucked up.
Yeah. It was. So there was a diss track.
No, man.
And
a diss track?
Yeah, Hobbs wrote a diss track. I helped produce it.
Okay,
nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Yep.
I'd like to. Can we put a link to that in the chat somewhere?
Yeah.
Let me find it.
Yeah. Props to Hobbs.
Props.
Diss to Chris.
Diss.
I don't know if he's published it anywhere. Let me see.
Well, when he's on the show.
Oh yeah, the same Hobbs. He might be on the show.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Actually, I got it. I got the link.
Oh, nice. Kilvari says I need to get out from under my rock once in a while. No idea who that is. That's all right. Because he sounds like a D-bag.
Yeah.
You're so funny when you try to insult people.
Well, but I still want to be nice.
Let's see if this works.
It's just you're like the most wholesome insulter guy.
Oh, is that? Ah!
What the hell?
What was that?
Is your Stinkbug back?
Yes.
Oh, it's crawling across his desk. Wait. Did you trap it in the jar?
Yeah. I don't
That's
know where
amazing.
it came from because I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here,
that, please.
And it just came right here, and now I'm all self-conscious. Like, here. Oh, he's up inside the jar now.
Nice.
Time to get a new jar.
Hey, new pet.
It's just a stink bug.
I know. I'll deal with him later.
Come on, focus, please. Focus on Focus on my face.
What happened to your face?
Dude, this is frustrating. That's a very expensive camera, and it can't do basic camera shit. Like, fucking fuck, dude. Come on.
He's in here.
Hi, Stinkbug.
Hi, new friend.
We will name him...
It looks like a box elder. Is that a box elder?
No, it's not. It's what I don't know what it's really called, but they all call them stink bugs. They're those gross flat bugs
Yeah,
that
that's
have
Stinkbug.
a lot of juice inside.
Twitch mascot.
Twitch mascot. We will name him Henry. Henry the Stinkbug.
There you go. Hey, I did put a link in chat for Ann Hobbs's The Opener, which
great.
is his MC Chris diss track.
Nice. I'll be sure to check that out.
I doubt he's going to open for MC Chris anymore.
No, that ship has sailed. But I don't know that MC Chris is going to be able to tour anymore. He's had a lot of drama this year, and a lot of his fan base has kind of said, fuck that guy.
Later, bitch.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, honestly, that happens to people. That happens a lot. I mean, I don't know anything about nerdcore or like the nerdcore scene or anything like that. I don't really, but I just know that like there are very few rappers or like MCs that stick around for very long.
I'm going to do some more research and watch the documentaries that I watched before, because they're some of them feature quite a few.
Yeah.
These were from 7 or 8 years ago, I think. But
older than that.
Frontalot had his own documentary, I think.
Yep, Nerdcore Rising.
Yep, and then there was the other one that had the feud between the two.
Nurse Hella and MC Router. Yeah.
Yeah,
and that
you
was
said MC Router went down a weird path.
She did. She became a militant Islamic
Jihadist?
Muslim. Yeah.
Whoa!
And she wanted to like get on a plane and go to Iran and like do her thing. And like her mom took her on Dr. Phil to talk about it. You can look it up. MC Router was on Dr. Phil.
I'm gonna
Dude, that's
but then
unfortunate.
Nurse Hella still making music.
I would say now making music, because when that documentary was made, she had one song.
And that was the whole thing. They were like, the other MC was like, she got one song. Why is she so popular?
Yep. And I'm actually friends with her husband. I don't know her very well. I do know her, but I'm friends with her husband. And
who also does music, right?
he is her producer. In fact,
Nice.
You guys have heard me talk about the VPC, the Vocalist Producer Challenge that Hobbs and I do every year.
Yeah.
It was, I believe, last year's competition that drew her back to the scene, and she started making music with her husband and participated in the VPC.
That's awesome.
So Hella is back.
I think she would love to do the theme to our stream.
It's possible.
I'll reach out.
If we want a nerdcore rap theme, I could probably put 30 MCs on that sumbitch by tomorrow.
Yeah, it sounds like. Yeah, I don't think we would be wanting for.
Wait till we can afford it. I don't want to pay them in exposure.
That's all actually most of them make, because it's nerdcore.
Exposure.
Exposure, yeah.
Yeah, exposure done by a can of beans.
Axe is a nerdcore artist, by the way.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, his last comment is mom calls those prehistoric bugs. That little bastard is crawling around in there like crazy. He's just gonna go away.
I just thinking about bugs and thinking about like what must be going on inside that hive mind. Like he's a little fucking computer. Bugs are just little computers. They don't feel things. They're just they're little computers, and they're so weird. Bugs are weird, and that's
Bugs are weird.
They are weird.
They're cool though.
Yeah.
Bugs are cool.
They're cool unless you think it might have just crawled out of your beard.
Yeah.
I never want that experience.
Did I tell you that story yet?
You did, and and I think about it all the time.
And we don't need to go back to that story because you think about it all the time.
Yep.
Did I tell you that it's happened 3 times?
That's the part that I think about. It happened to you 3 times, and it has happened to me. Maybe I don't know how many times.
No times. Well, you figure when you're sleeping, when they crawl out, they don't just fall on the table. They just crawl up into
No, yeah, cool. Yeah, no,
Into
way
there.
better. Way better. Thank you.
I didn't want to sleep
helping
tonight.
me a lot.
I didn't want to sleep
and
tonight.
thank
That's
you
great. Yeah.
for that.
Raise your
You're
hand in the chat
so
if you have a
good.
beard and a spider has ever crawled out of it. I will assign a special role to anybody who has had spider beard happen to them.
Did I tell you the little spider problem I had in my studio last summer?
Oh, Kilvari, hand raised.
Oh no.
What? Get the
That's
fuck out of here. This doesn't happen.
What's up, fellow spider
what the
bearder?
fuck? No, dude.
Yeah.
That is
yeah.
just traumatizing.
What, you don't think there's spiders in Aurora?
What? No.
The question is,
I don't
how
think
many
that there are
spiders are in
spiders
your
in
beard
beards.
right now?
How many spiders are in your beard right now?
I don't want to do this. I'm having a bad time.
Having a bad time.
You guys are making me have a bad time.
No, not on purpose.
Are you sure?
No. Yes. No, I'm not. Yeah. Yeah.
So last summer, I'm sitting here at my desk, and in the peripheral vision over here, there's something moving. And I look,
Wait,
and
my
there's
hands are shaking now.
there's a teeny tiny... I look,
Okay, go
and there's
ahead.
a teeny tiny green spider hanging from a thread, descending from the ceiling. So
He's
he
small.
died
He's cute.
because... No, I have a rule in my house. Spiders are welcome. Stay out of my face, stay off me, stay off my desk. Break one of those rules, your life ends. Other than that, you want to live in the corner and eat fruit flies or whatever, be my guest.
Okay. Okay.
You know, that's. I think it's a
That's fair and just.
Yeah. And to be fair, I don't have to slaughter many spiders. Maybe 2 a year usually.
Is that rule posted anywhere?
No, but I've.
Do they know this?
I have. Yeah, I've communicated it
To the spiders.
to the spiders.
remember,
Got
on
it.
multiple
They over-
occasions. Yep.
'Cause
Okay.
That's rational.
Pass the word along.
So I killed a little green spider, and I get back to my work. And a few minutes later, I see another one dangling in front of me.
A friend.
So I grab a tissue and I go to grab that spider, and what
Tick beard.
happens?
Thick
in
beard.
Oh no!
I've already had a
no.
tick beard. All right.
So what comes off in my hand this time is a string of spiders, about 70 spiders wide,
Whoa.
that just kind of drifted down and landed on my arm. So now I've got 70 baby spiders crawling up my arm. They all died.
They
you
all
screaming?
died. Yeah.
Are you screaming at that point?
I was not screaming, but I was saying some words that would probably get us banned from Twitch, and I was saying them in a rapid fashion. So
Yosemite Samming.
Yeah. So we have this blacklight flashlight that we use to find cat pee.
Okay. Nice.
We had a sick cat last year, and she didn't like using the litter box. She's no
Gotcha.
longer with us. But we had to buy this light so we could see where we had to clean the carpet, right? And
Sure.
so I brought the light down into my studio, and I turned the lights off, and I shined it around. There were thousands of little green spiders everywhere. Something had hatched, and all the babies were scrambling for wherever they were going. So I went and got the vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
And I walked around literally sucking baby spiders out of the air. Took me like 3 days to get. It took me like 3 days to get them all out of my office. And
Once you get to the point where you were comfortable with believing that.
Yeah, and I had a rapper that was supposed to come over that night and record. And I pinged him on Facebook and I said, "Hey, you're supposed to be over here at 7?" He said, "Yeah." I said,
Make that 8.
I said, "How do you feel about spiders?" And he says, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So I told him this story. I said they look fairly harmless. They're really tiny, but if you come over, you're gonna see spiders. And he was like, "Maybe we should reschedule." So, yeah. So it took me 3 days to clear an army of little green spiders out of my studio.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
That's horrible, but a good story.
Yeah. Pretty good story.
And I've
Decent
actually
start,
never
decent.
heard of that happening to someone before.
Same.
What worries me is I don't know where they came from. I don't know where they got in, where the egg sac was,
Exactly.
which means it could happen
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Which is
How long ago was
horrifying.
that?
It was just this last summer, like June.
Wow.
May
Yeah.
or June.
Wow.
I do have an exterior window right above my desk, right behind my monitor.
Oh, yeah.
But
Maybe
that
it's
didn't
not
seem,
quite.
Yeah, that didn't seem to be where they were coming from, though. I mean, they were coming from directly above me, and there are no cracks in the ceiling, no holes. So I just don't know. It's still a mystery where the fuck they came from.
That's anxiety right there.
Big time.
It's just
Yep.
anxiety-inducing, horrifying.
Can confirm. That sounds terrible.
Had a weird spider in my basement last year too. It was two spiders, same species, little yellow spiders. I think they're. I looked it up and I believe they're yellow sac spiders. And
Ew.
one of the little sons of bitches bit me twice.
Ooh, are they poisoned?
Well, where they bit me, the skin started to necrotize.
Ooh.
Like if you got bit by a black widow or
you got one of the
Or
fun
a
spiders.
brown
Yeah.
recluse.
something. So I still have little tiny scars, little pits in the back of my hand where that sucker bit me.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but no
Did you have to get it
superpowers.
treated?
No
superpowers?
superpowers
Yeah.
that I'm aware of.
That's a bunch of shit.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I agree.
Like I haven't jumped off a building or anything to test it, but you know, I can't fly. We know that.
Well, you don't know. Oh well, yeah. Maybe you can glide if you've already got some. You know, if you're already up there, then
Maybe.
you descend like featherfall.
Worth a shot,
Featherfall,
this guy
yeah.
says. I mean, I've
Yeah,
been
just
trying.
leap of faith off the building. Worth a shot. Give it a go.
I keep like trying
Don't be a
to
pussy.
shoot webs, but that doesn't work either, and eventually my wrist just starts to hurt.
Head. Kilvari says you should have put the spider in the microwave first to get it radioactive. That's a valid point.
Yep, that's what I missed.
Yeah,
No
these
one thinks
comic
to do
books are
that.
just not accurate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? Right, guys?
Right, guys?
Guys?
I think that was one of my favorite parts of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, is when Miles gets bit by the radioactive spider.
He just like
He just,
bats it off.
yeah,
Yep. That movie has a lot of favorite parts.
it's
So
such a
good.
great
I
movie.
never watched it, but I heard nothing but good stuff.
Oh man.
It is
should
the
sit
best-
down
you
and
know,
watch it tonight.
It is the
It's
best
just not the stuff
Spider-Man
that I'm
movie.
into.
It is the best Spider-Man movie ever made. Period.
What do you guys
Seriously.
think of that British kid as Spider-Man? The one
Holland?
most recent, I think.
Love
yeah,
him.
Holland.
Love it.
I
He's
like
good.
him a lot, honestly. I mean, I like him for who he is, and then also for like his as Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I love him too. Have you seen his Rihanna Umbrella lip sync video?
Yep,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
pretty impressive.
We love it. It's a fan favorite here at the house. It probably gets played at least once a week. Okay.
Man,
Okay.
this is cool. I'm having a lot easier of a time doing this from scratch. I'm kind of going over some work that I already did, but I'm using some techniques that I've picked up. Like basically, you can run the scribe into one of the existing valleys and then like call it good if you want to. But I'm realizing that if you do that once to like establish the new valley to basically to etch it in deeper so that it'll take paint better.
Yeah.
But then if you run the scribe through the same valley again, but sort of rock it back and forth in either
You can, like-
direction. Exactly. It sort of it'll widen it out a little bit, and it looks a lot more natural, and it cleans it up. It cleans up those edges where there might be some like jagged residue. And so now, I mean, these are looking really good. These are looking like natural.
And then when you paint, are you gonna like pin line those? Is that what we call it when you fill it with the ink?
Yes,
Are you gonna do that
actually,
to
I
'em?
am. So that's part of the panel lining process.
I don't remember what it was
I'll take-
called.
Yeah, this stuff. So it's another acetone based paint. But like the applicator is this, it's tiny. Like it's super little. Like I don't know if you can see that on camera. There it is. Yeah. So
oh yeah, look at that
super
little thing.
tiny. Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, you're using the same stuff.
Is that what mine is too?
Yeah.
Oh, but mine doesn't have a thing. It just.
Oh
mine's for
really?
dipping. Yeah. Oh, I guess it's just the same brand, but this is
it's Tamiya.
Tamiya. Yeah.
This is Panaline accent color, so it comes in black, gray, I believe burgundy also, and I actually want to get those. So I'm probably going to use black on this kit, even though it's red, and I would probably want to go with burgundy against red, not necessarily black.
Yeah.
Like high contrast is cool, but I mean, it also depends on if you're going for realism or if you're going to weather it.
I don't feel like you should have to weather it though. Don't feel like that's the only option.
Thank you.
I like it how
Finally,
it seems
a voice of reason.
It seems to time it that whenever you talk about weathering it, your camera just goes way out of focus.
Yep. It's his rage that's actually affecting the focus of the camera.
So doing that with your eyes brought it back in.
I want to see what that looks like on stream.
That'll be a good clip. Okay. What color hair? What was I going to do with this guy's hair? I'd really like to take that step tonight. Because if I do his hair...
7 o'clock, boys. We want to do more?
Oh, it is 7 o'clock.
Keep going?
Oh, it is.
I'm down to keep going.
We're going to do another...
I've still got plenty of energy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and just because I have to sleep at some point does not mean that everybody else has to sleep. Like, I could be like, oh, it's
you know what?
my time to go.
Leave no painty boy behind.
I won't be left behind. I'll just be laying down.
I'll still be here, just horizontal.
I'll leave.
I also appreciate that you didn't fight me on the painty boy thing. You're starting to acknowledge it and accept it, and I knew that was going to eventually happen.
The one thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're out of focus again. There you go.
I don't like that fixes it. That's really disconcerting.
As long as
that's my superpower. I just mean mug cameras and
that's
then do with
it
what I want.
Yeah.
Every time that you say painty boys, you have to follow it up with in the painty house.
In the painty house.
Spelled H-A-U-S.
That's how he spelled it last night when he jumped in.
Nice.
Painty house.
I am excited to play again, though. I know.
What days are you guys thinking? I mean, Saturdays. I do stuff on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean that that's off the table. If there was another day, it would be better for me, though.
Yeah. The only reason that those weekend days work good for me is because I don't have to generally get up at 4 a.m. But a day of the week is fine.
We could do like an afternoon thing if we find a day that works for you guys. I know that you guys both have like more traditional jobs, and my job, I am job, so I make the rules.
Right. Well, I mean, if we just plan it for one day of the week when, once I'm an hour later, so I get home sooner than you guys. So
yeah.
Once we know what time 2-ton gets home, then we can be like, okay, what time works good, and
yeah. Well, I work from home.
Oh, so you're home.
And I do have certain leeway with when I take off for the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if I know well enough in advance, I can just tell work, hey, I need to duck out at 4 or I need to duck out at 3
on this day.
Yeah.
Well, I also like right now it's working really well for Sundays to do our Painty Boy stream.
Yeah.
Nope.
You
Yep.
gotta say it right.
You guys let it through like 5 times.
No, you gotta say the whole thing. It's like a Tribe Called Quest.
No.
Painty Boys and the Painty House.
Boys. Painty Boys.
We didn't pay for a Painty Boys logo.
That's right.
We paid for a Chroma Shop logo. And I think you need to start recognizing that.
That is what you think.
Oh, do you have a Painty Boys logo on the way?
I might.
Axe, there's something we don't know about.
Axe, DM
Although
me.
that would be funny if we log in one day and just the whole thing is a totally different overlays.
I can make that happen. Don't you tempt me.
I think that would be really funny, actually. We hit 100 followers, and we will do like we'll have a contest and see a vote and who likes what better, and
There you go.
switch it up.
Everyone will like Painty Boys better, and I know that already. I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time. You guys just need to get on board.
It's not true.
It is true. It is true.
I can't.
Mark my words.
This is not a
Painty
democracy. This is a democracy. We'll vote on it.
Yeah, and you will vote yes or else.
Or else.
Yeah.
Then that makes it not a democracy. Like,
I don't know what
yes
you're talking
or
about.
else.
Sounds just fine to me.
Once you add or else to something.
Or else.
Oh, Kivari says, is the logo for Painty Boys a thundercloud?
No.
Because weather.
Oh. See, I didn't put that together.
Mm.
But there it is.
Nice one. Hold up. Nice one.
Were you
Choking on my juice.
yeah, bong hit?
Yeah.
I was worried you drank out of the brush cup again.
No, not today.
The bong water.
It has happened.
Ugh.
All those things have happened.
I don't smoke, never have, and so that is one experience that I don't have under my belt, and that is just fine with me.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
Land just lives that straight vape life.
Still no.
Yeah. I think that one's kind of silly.
The vape life.
Yep.
We discovered that, so in the apartment complex that I live in, and it's sort of like a nicer place, there's this really cool, like, get-together room upstairs. It has, like, in addition to, like, the regular stuff that, like, clubhouse, a traditional clubhouse might have, is like TVs and stuff, but it also has, like, a bunch of grills, like a kegerator fridge. It's got basically enough room that you could just run a bar out of there. And so my friends came over Friday night, and we decided to go and check the place out because there's like a pool table and some other stuff that we can do. Turns out that is like a place where people hang out a lot. And so after awkward conversation on like, okay, so are you an anti-masker? Do you believe in the virus? Like, we got to actually make some new friends.
Oh, nice. So everyone socially distanced and made friends?
Yeah. Yep. Reasonably.
That's great.
Why did I start telling that story? There was a segue. I cannot remember what it was. I cannot remember anymore. It's gone now.
It had to do with vaping.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, one of the dudes in there was vaping on it, and then their little group like was just like in on it. And just like, okay, well, I guess that's the world we live in now.
Yep.
Especially in Colorado, like.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the other hand? Yep.
They're both here. Oh, I just put the paint in the wrong spot. It's fine. I'm not sleepy. You're sleepy.
Well, I thought that I might have a few other people joining us from my aisle. Maybe next time though.
You did. It was great. Everybody's bringing people.
Hooray!
And the people that you bring are bringing people.
Yeah.
That's cool. Also,
Shit, we got 6 new followers tonight. I'm a happy camper.
Nice.
More to come. I started asking people like individually, so I know that a couple of them wanted to come.
Yeah.
They just didn't make it in tonight. Where's that other hand?
What you guys don't know is I have 3 arms.
This These are the kinds of things that I think I probably would know about you.
Mm.
Also, if that were true, man, what a thing to have kept for so long and to blow that moment right now.
Just be like, oh, by the way, I have 3 hands.
Is it holding an apple? And now we're back to OnlyFans.
Oh, jeez.
See, audience. You need to see your audience's hands on the screen too next time.
I just assume the audience is fapping. I mean, with Drace's face on screen.
Oh, stop
True.
it, you. Oh, stop it, you.
Okay, keep going. No, you stop.
But enough about me. Let's talk about you. How do you feel about me?
Okay. This color's not really brown anymore. I thought it was going to be brown.
And you guys think? Oh, what I forgot about the conversation we were having, but I was enjoying the I'm enjoying the Sunday night schedule for having this. Is there a day that we could maybe schedule out to do KDM?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
If we just decide on one together, then I can just plan that. And my roommates seem pretty cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still staring at you?
No. Yes. They have been the whole time.
Hi guys.
Either at me or at the TV that I'm on. They're watching it on the PlayStation.
That's gotta be so weird.
I can't hear them though because my headphones are on. But I'm sure they're snarking, being pretty snarky.
What's funny is we could probably hear them.
Yeah. Feel free to send some of that sauce into the chat. Let's keep it going.
Axe says it's like you're famous.
Yeah. I talked to my folks today, and my dad opened the conversation with, he goes, I want you to know I had to stop your mother from getting into the chat on your Twitch thing and saying, hi, honey, call me. And then she got on the phone.
Oh my god, that is just oh my god, that's the mommest mom thing I've ever heard.
She got on the phone after that and she goes, your father is lying to you. She goes, what I was going to say was, hi, honey, you look cute. Call me.
Even better.
Mom!
I said, you're more than welcome. I said, jump in there anytime.
That is adorable.
Well, and at first,
that is adorable.
I'm a little ashamed to say, I guess, that I was surprised that my parents knew how to log into Twitch.
That honestly, that on its own is actually pretty.
But I guess as long as you drop the link, they just follow it and then they're there.
All you have to do is just tap on it.
My mom's pretty internet savvy.
That's so funny. That would be hilarious. I have no idea what my parents would say on here. I'm sure it would be fine. I have a good relationship with my parents.
Axe says, hi, honey. So we got back from the doctor, and you'll never guess what your father's wart was caused by. His rash is clearing up.
And then you'd be like, no, Mom, this is public. Everyone can see this.
Oh my god, how do I delete this?
Here's a picture. Oh, yeah. That's the kind of stuff that happened when the pandemic first hit and everyone was forced to learn how to use Zoom all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm a part of a couple of business groups.
Don't use her real name, hippie chick. What? Is my mom in there? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Axe makes beats? Are you my mom?
No.
Kilvari says that's his mom on Facebook, dropping all the personal.
Hi, honey. I love you. Call me.
Call me.
It's like responding to your spirited political post.
Hi, call me.
Hi, your mom loves you. Call me.
I'm down with the system. We're puppets. The government is working for the
birds.
The birds are not real.
Yeah, birds aren't real. Fuzzy.
My oldest daughter is on the birds aren't real train.
I'm on the birds aren't real train.
Probably not really that, but
Oh
She
yeah. Same.
You're like, yeah, same.
I
She
mean,
picked up on that joke and she went with it.
It's one of the funnier things that's
It's a
happened.
good, yeah. And I can't believe that people might actually really believe that.
Take it seriously. I don't think that anybody takes it seriously, and if they do, I mean, I believe that there are like people that are paid to instigate and to like really like try as hard as they can to piss other people off.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Honestly, I think that that's why a good percentage of the more absurd things that people believe, people may not actually believe them. It might just be like one or two people on there that are either trolling or like it's like an agenda to destabilize that side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure.
For whatever reason, because I'm thinking it works. I used to joke like my Facebook status was a Google search. There was like 10 consecutive short posts. I was like, hot girls in my. Oh god, that's hilarious.
That's good shit.
Oh, that is funny.
Oh, you know, everybody that when they first got on Facebook, all their first 10 posts were girls they went to high school with. Like, like that name. And you're like, wait.
I'm pretty sure that I did that with Althea, my girlfriend that I was dating when I was working at Ibeta.
Mm-hmm.
No one believed that she was a real person.
That is probably true.
No, I just made that up.
She was way hotter than, I mean, she was way out of my league. Way out of my league.
So, but you searched her on your Facebook?
Well, it was just one of those things where I think it was like I had just gotten a smartphone and it was right at the beginning of smartphones. And so like Facebook had an app, but it was like a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I thought that I was searching to try to like make friends with my girlfriend. She goes to a different school. Yeah.
You don't know her. She lives in Canada.
This is my boyfriend, Harold Glass.
And no, I made a post that was just Althea and last name.
Oh.
And didn't realize that that's what I had done until I got home.
And then she was like, hey.
Yeah, why did you do that? I think I actually got a text from her and I was like, I didn't. What are you talking about? Oh, shit. I did, but I didn't realize until I got home.
But then you could just be like, oh, I was trying to Facebook friend you, and that's what happened. And she was probably like,
turn into a weird thing, but it was just very fucking funny. I was like, I at that moment knew what it was like to be a boomer.
It's only weird if you're typing in other girls' names.
Yeah.
Like, who's Mary?
But yeah, I think there was probably a point where people at Ibeta did not believe that she was real.
I never believed.
I thought they were all joking with me because again, lack of peopling. Like I didn't really know how to tell when somebody was being a dick, or I thought, oh, you're a jokey guy. You're joking with me, and you're a guy, right?
There was another guy that worked there whose name I won't say, who had a wife that worked there, and I didn't believe anybody that was his wife.
Oh, I know exactly. Oh my God,
Yeah.
That was so bizarre. I used to actually go over to their place and true, 100% true.
Yeah.
I got a lot more information on that particular couple than I ever wanted.
They were like, that's his wife, and I'm like, bullshit.
No, it's fucking not. Also, he's gay. His wife is not that hot, and he's gay. Turned out both were true.
Oh, she's a beard?
Yeah. Well, not anymore. They divorced.
Oh, good. I mean,
that was so natural.
Good. Well, you told me stuff about him that made me decide I thought he was kind of unsavory. So,
he was unsavory. He was an unsavory dude. Eventually, he was an unsavory dude. So, I mean, eventually, just kind of because of who I am, I guess, I reached out to him years later and I was like, hey, we were kind of dicks to each other and I'm sorry. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry too. And so we're cool.
And then he was like, would you like to join my Final Fantasy 14 server?
It was just... Oh my God, yes. That actually did happen.
I left that server because you left that server.
Yeah.
Solidarity.
Yep.
I have a
shit.
habit of leaving servers that Land leaves.
Because actually, Autumn and I have been playing Final Fantasy 14 together. Like when I play, I'll like message him, or like he'll message me or whatever, and I'm like, hey, I'm playing again. He's like,
Yeah, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I can probably
Okay.
pick that up again.
so we
And
both
then be
pick it
like-
back up again, and then like I usually start a guild, and it usually gets way too big, and then some crazy shit happens, and then I leave.
You're like,
And
I'm
then-
leaving this guild,
And
I'm
then
like,
Autumn is in there, like in the
Solidarity.
guild, and then as soon as I leave, he's like, well, that was fun. Just kind of fold it up, put it away.
well, I'll be like, well, obviously, if you left, you guys all must be a bunch of fucking assholes. So peace out. And I leave. I think the last one, there was one person that I actually kind of liked, and I think that person may have kind of taken your side, but
Was it Purple Guy?
no,
Mulligan?
it was no. I don't remember. I think
Purple
they
guy.
might still be on my Discord friends list, but I don't know if it was a he or a she or a they, or I think their character was a she, and she liked Critical Role.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea who that might have been.
Oh, Yasha was her character.
Oh, Yasha. Yeah, actually, she was cool as hell, and yeah, she was a they, I believe. Or no, I think that she was dating a they. Whatever. Yeah, Yasha was really cool.
Well, they were cool. Yeah.
But everybody was weird. Everybody went weird, and fuck them all. So
It got
bye.
this. Oh, Axe says all my exes live in the squirt bucket.
I quit. I'm out.
That's yeah.
Nope,
that's,
that's it.
Kilvari says
not okay.
Oh,
I'm done.
Kilvari, did you used to play Final Fantasy 14? Did I know that? I guess is my question. I don't remember a lot of stuff. Did we used to play Final Fantasy 11 at the same time? Because I was playing that back when I worked at Fat Boys.
Oh man, 11.
Mm-hmm.
I played that one. I actually went back to that one because I was like on a nostalgia kick. It was right at the end of my time in Houston, so like I was trying to feel better about leaving my entire community and the support group, and so I was trying to build one online.
Yeah.
I don't know, just like one of the many excuses I use when I decide to go and do an online thing.
Yeah.
And so
Happens.
I did that, and I went back to 11. And so they raised the level cap. It used to be 75. Now it's 99. I got
God.
12 jobs to 99.
Kilvari
No one
says,
hates you for that.
Kilvari says,
one hates
I,
me.
I played Star Wars Galaxies, then WoW. Still play it now. I also
That's right,
played
I
Star
remember.
Wars Galaxies,
I did
and
too.
did
I
too.
was there when Sony did the NGE change and ruined everything.
Yeah, when they destroyed it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I miss that game. I miss what it was
What it was.
back when I
yeah.
could actually like function as a droid builder. But then they made it so that you only had to buy anything once and it never broke and it never needed to be repaired, and
Yeah, so they
and-
completely just tanked their own economy.
then people stopped buying my droids. Yeah.
Oh.
They did the same thing at the same time with EverQuest 2. That entire company just ended up being a steaming pile of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You remember-
they sold out, and now EverQuest 2 is owned by some like cash cow,
Yeah.
just like a holding company, and that's all it is now. It's just like literally keeping that game on life support to squeeze every last drop of money out of its player base.
Well,
It's
you
just
remember around that same time, same company. You remember how good The Matrix was supposed to be?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played that. I was on I played that at like the day it came out.
Yeah.
Yep. And then that was also a steaming pile of shit.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
it. Yeah, I want to say I remember when they were like, okay, it's the last day. We're shutting down the servers, max everybody out, and brawl free for all in the park.
Yep. Just go on with it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I think they did something similar with Final Fantasy 14
Before the reboot.
before the reboot. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't think that they maxed everybody out, but it was basically like the dev team was online and interacting with the whole community at like the entire time during the sunset, and then I don't know, as far as critical failure, they failed pretty gracefully right there at the end. Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 14 did. Like that final cutscene I got misty eyed because I was there.
Mm-hmm.
My name's in the credits and all that shit.
Nice.
on Final Fantasy 14.
On 14, yeah.
That's nice.
Hey guys, let me interrupt here for just a second. In about 5 minutes, I need to go feed some cats, and that involves giving medication to cats, and that takes a few minutes. So if you guys want to keep going, I will probably be. Two-Ton, you have any saucy lady books so I may marvel at the cover? Not really. I don't really do the cheesecake thing, honestly, in my collection.
It's funny. She's asking you that when I'm in the room. and have literally boxes of them.
Who literally just today posted
I think that she's making a
long
wonderful
list of
suggestion.
cheesecake.
If you're going to stand up and leave, that you leave something nice for us to look at while you're gone.
Okay, that's fair. Let me find a picture of myself.
Very nice.
Nice. Yes.
Yep, that was a good one. Patting myself on the back for that one.
Where are we looking at here on time? It's probably
So it's about 7:30.
You guys just want to call it? We could just call it if you don't want to.
It might be.
I am probably going to jump on Borderlands then, with my friend who wants to play.
Why must you
ADM
tease me with Borderlands when you know I have to go to sleepy?
You gonna stream it?
You're gonna stream it?
Maybe. I hadn't considered it, but I cannot. I can.
Yeah, give it a thought. If you stream it, I'll tune in and bug you.
That doesn't. None of this sounds like a bad idea.
Not like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah, that might be a good time then, just to call it for the night.
Okay.
Let's call it.
Yeah, we got a few minutes left.
It was a great stream, though. I had this is my favorite one so far.
Axe says land. You know Gnomes?
Gnomes? No.
Or gnomes?
Wait.
Gnomes.
No, I don't think so. No, doesn't ring a bell. What is give me more context though. That could mean many a thing.
I think you do. I think you're dodging the question.
Oh, he got auto-corrected. Naomi.
Naomi. Do I know Naomi? Again, that's very broad. I know a Noemi. I also know a Noemi. I know a Naomi.
I have a comic book called Naomi.
Ooh, that's worth money.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. If you have Naomi #1, that's worth some money.
I think that might be the one I have.
I'm hoping that there will be some clarification. I was looking for you on Facebook. We have a mutual friend that isn't Joshua.
Oh.
Maybe, honestly.
Small world.
I also have a shitload of people on there. If Naomi is a local creative, I also try to keep up with as many models, photographers, other, directors, producers, music makers, movers, shakers on Facebook. So if she falls into any of those categories, then yeah, I might.
It looks better than my hair now. So.
She's a photographer in Austin, Texas.
Oh, then yeah, actually, maybe, because I was really active out in that area as a photographer.
Yeah. Mutuals. That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
That's neat. Bringing people together. Well, cool. You were already together.
I'm gonna. I'll accept momentarily. I'm really obsessing over this last piece. I need to stop.
Well, it's
I'm figuring it out how to make them look really good though. Like this is cool. I'm really happy with the product now. Like making these valleys a little bit more like rounded on top. It's gonna look like an actual panel when it's time to start painting.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm like cornering the inside of the valley. I'm excited too. This feels good.
Well, guys.
Yep.
I had a really good time tonight.
Yeah, good stream, fellas. Good to talk to you both.
Good stream, bro. Siv.
I would like someone to contact me later about how to make clips.
Okay.
From the stream.
And how your scare and your beard
totally
beard bug.
If you hover your mouse over the actual Twitch stream,
okay,
there should be a little button that pops up in the lower right hand quadrant. And if you click on that, it will clip the last 30 seconds, and you can adjust it with little sliders for how long you want the clip to be. And then there's a publish button.
Great.
Yep.
I'm totally doing that.
It's piece cake.
That's how I'm going to spend tomorrow afternoon.
Nice.
If you enjoyed the show tonight and you had fun in the chat, like I said, join our Discord server where the chat continues.
Yes, the shenanigans never die.
All right, there's Discord in the chat.
There
I'll put socials in the chat.
There's all our socials.
Thank you to all of our new followers. Droppin',
you guys.
Pulse Side, Coco Butterskin, iKitten, Kilvari, 22 Sean Huff. Glad you guys are on the team.
It's a record-breaking day, I think.
Yeah, it's our best. So. It's our best follower count for a stream ever.
I think that's correct. Thank you, boys.
Great.
Guys, right, guys?
Nope.
What?
You just air horned it?
Yep.
That doesn't make it real.
It does. No. I think it's real.
What I think Land meant to say was find us on Instagram and Twitter at ChromaShop1.
There you go.
It's not what I said. Not what I meant. I said what I said.
We know what you meant.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
I love you.
Love you back.
Not you.
Wait, were you saying me?
I mean,
well, I still do.
I love you guys also, but
right.
I wasn't
also,
talking to you.
Samesies.